Welcome, my friends. It's Becky, and it is time for another week of my physical health vlog. If you are new, hi. I am going through my good midlife crisis, and I have been working on my financial, my physical, and my mental health. So, I am going to be stepping on my scale here in just a moment. This is a very, very cool tattoo from a 3-year-old Spider-Man birthday party that I went to yesterday. I haven't had the heart to wash it off yet. I've washed my hands like 30 times, but it's very stubborn. Anyway, maybe after my shower it will come off. But anyway, I'm going to be stepping on the scale and getting the starting weight for week 4 of May. This is week 4. May is going to be a 5-week month for me. So we will see. I ended week 3 at 247.4. It was up. It was up because I had not been making the wisest of decisions this last week. And I regret nothing. This is just the way life goes. Sometimes you make wise decisions and sometimes you make poor decisions, and that's just life. It hasn't been a bad week. It's just been a busy week, and I've been snacking, and I've attended a birthday party, and I had wings. I made them myself, but they were still, salty. And I did have leftover wings last night for dinner. And I had Chinese food for lunch, and I had breakfast tacos for breakfast. So I don't anticipate that really being down today. So we'll see what my starting weight is. And then today I'm going to go to church because it's Sunday. I always go to church on Sundays. And then for this afternoon, I have another birthday party. This one's not for a 3-year-old. We're going to go to an escape room, and then after that, we're going to Mexican food for dinner. So probably not going to be very wise decisions in today's plan either, but there's a whole week after this. We'll see how it goes. I'm just going to go ahead and get this day started. I'm going to go and step on the scale, get ready for the day, and I will check in with y'all, in a second while I do my weigh-in, and then probably the next time you see me will be when we're doing, if I go to lunch, will be lunch, and then otherwise it'll be at dinner time. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, here we go. Starting weight for week 4. Oh no! Okay, good. 249.8, y'all. We need to work on this. Okay, Becky, it's time to get serious again. 249.8. All right, here we go with week 4. Hey, it's been a minute since we did this view, huh? So I am going to lunch after church. We're gonna go to Jason's Deli. Is the plan, and then it's only 11:30. We got out super early today. I don't know why I'm looking at my watch. My watch didn't even turn like light up. I looked at my actual clock. So we're gonna go to Jason's Deli, grab a quick lunch, and then I'm gonna go let Miss Fran's dogs out, and then go home for just a little bit. Did not get my video put together. I got the videos downloaded off of my OneDrive and put into hopefully the correct order, but I've got to make sure they're in the correct order, and then I gotta make sure I've got everything, and then maybe I'll have time to get them up before I leave for the escape room, but I don't know if I will or not, so we'll see how this afternoon goes. I don't know, maybe we'll get last week's vlog up today, maybe we won't, but I am gonna go to lunch with my church people, so I will, depending on how loud it is in there, show y'all my lunch or not, but I will see y'all in a minute. Alright, I got a 1-trip salad bar and some cottage cheese because I love it, and then half a New York Yankee with no bread and a tea, and that's my lunch. So Jason's comes with free ice cream. I'm gonna have just a little bit. I don't know if I'll finish this, but free ice cream, who can pass that up? After the escape room, we went to lunch at Taqueria Mucho, and I ordered a queso for the table, and then we all had drinks. I had a Mexican martini, and then I had these tacos. I could not tell you what they were, but they were delicious. And this place was just set up for photo ops. We
the girls took this picture in front of Tacos Before Vatos, and then the guys were jealous. So Phil and Nicholas had to get in on the action. And then I did a panoramic view so you could see the whole place. It was gorgeous. It was so pink. Um, and then we did get a picture in the phone booth that's coming up here in a second, but I don't know whose phone it's on, so I don't have that picture. But there's a picture of all five of us in here. Anyway, I don't have any pictures of us actually at the escape room, but this is what we did after the escape room for dinner.
Monday morning breakfast. It's guess what? 2 eggs. Actually, it's 2 pieces of toast. They're just on top of each other. And I tried really hard to scrub that Spider-Man thing off my hand today. Man, I scrubbed it, and this is what it looks like. But my hand started to hurt really bad, so I stopped. That thing is on there. But my coffee, my water. This is actually a cup I had coffee in the other day because I was traveling. Oh, this is when I went to Junie's party when I got this. It's clean. It's just sitting there because I have to put it away. But anyway, 2 eggs, 2 pieces of toast, coffee, water. I got to go get to work and start my Monday reports. I'll check in with y'all at lunchtime. Okay guys, my coloring is way off because I am treating myself to a float spa. I bought this Groupon for myself at Christmas time and it was about to expire. So I am about to get in to the float spa. I have an hour long, so I'm gonna not waste time vlogging, but I'm gonna do this and I'll let y'all know.
So this room was set up to where you come in and you take a shower and then you get into this float spa. This is the tank, and it's actually quite large. I can't tell if like you can see how big it is, but it's quite big. And then you take a shower both before and after, because before when you get in, and then afterwards to wash the salt off. And Becky approves. I very much enjoyed, so I did this afterward. And then they have this whole prep room afterwards where they have deodorant, hair dryers, Q-tips, combs, like stuff you might need. And then obviously you could bring your own makeup and whatnot to get yourself back together after your shower and after your float to do whatever you need. There's towels and plenty of space for a couple of people to be in there at the same time. And then they have this whole relaxation room where they have oxygen bars and this tea that I talked about in my other video that I did end up buying for myself because I liked it so much. This table does art. There's a marble, you can see there, that is like goes around and does art in the sand in the table. And they have journals, they have coloring books, and then there's water in that tea. And then I came home and I put on Tasting History with Max Miller because I love his channel, and I made my bed. So enjoy my evening chores as I make my bed and watch Max Miller and just get my evening done. I'll see you at the end of this for Sum Up Becky.
It is Tuesday morning and we're home from the gym. And here's Mr. Chad. Chad. Hey, Chad. Sweet boy. I don't know what he thinks he's getting. He's not getting my breakfast, which is my double chocolate muffin from PJ's. And I just have to say, this koozie from Kay, basically perfect. It fits like every cup I put it on. So, thank you, Kay. I love this thing. I really was going to go to Dutch Brothers this morning, but I got a kind of a late start. So I didn't have time. But I miss Dutch Brothers. I really want to go there, so I'll probably go there Thursday. Because I wanted Dutch Brothers, and I was going to make up my pancake balls this morning. That was my plan. I was really wanting pancakes, and I was going to go to Dutch Brothers. But I just did not have time to go down to Dutch Brothers this morning because it is 6:51, and I always try to start work at 7. And since I left a couple of minutes early to go to that float spa yesterday, which was fantastic. And I know the Groupon here in Austin has been like advertising the float spa Groupon. So I don't know if the Groupon near you, if you're not in the Austin area, if Groupon is doing that everywhere, if it's just the Austin area float spas that are doing them. But if you have the opportunity to do a float spa Groupon, I highly recommend it. It doesn't have to be in the dark. I did it in the dark. Y'all, it was fantastic. You can also do it in silence. I did not do it in silence. I did like ambient music. I loved it so much. Highly recommend. Obviously, if you're like, I mean, it's not close. It's not small at all, but I'm guessing if you have like, if you don't like enclosed spaces, maybe don't do it, but I don't have that problem. So anyway, I'm going to go eat my muffin and get my day started. But I will check in with y'all at lunch. I'm probably going to eat my last 2 hot dogs. I realized that I did not film lunch or dinner yesterday because I was about to film lunch and then I got a call and I was going to I'll just take this call real quick and then I'll film my lunch, and then was on that call for way longer than anticipated and my lunch was getting cold. So I just started eating my lunch and it was just 2 hot dogs with cheese. I have 2 more hot dogs left. That's probably what I'll eat today. And then, dinner last night, I kind of realized that I wasn't going to have time to eat dinner because I left work about 10 minutes early to get to the float spa appointment on time. And I was like, I don't want to eat after that. It'll be too late. So I literally just like ran into the kitchen, grabbed a couple of pieces of prosciutto and a couple of those little mozzarella balls, the little fresh mozzarella balls that I have, and ate those as I finished up my day. And I didn't film it because I just like ran and grabbed them, came back and inhaled them as I was finishing up my day so that I wouldn't eat like at 7 o'clock at night when I got out of my float spa appointment. So I didn't film either lunch or dinner yesterday, so I failed, but that's what I ate yesterday. So I'm gonna go eat my breakfast, get my day started, here's my messy desk, and I will check in with y'all at lunch. I'll talk to y'all later. Lunchtime, and since that charcuterie was so good yesterday, I'm finishing up the last of my prosciutto meat, and I do have more mozzarella, but that's all I'm gonna need, and my crackers, and that's what I'm gonna do for lunch. So nothing very exciting for lunch today, but that's what I'm gonna have. I am chugging away. I have news about work. I think I might have already said it. I'm gonna have to rewatch. I talked a lot this morning. I don't remember what I said. I'm gonna have to rewatch it and see if I already told y'all my news. I have no idea. But right now I'm busy and I'm gonna have to go get back to it. So I'll check in with y'all later. Tyler thinks it's time to stop working. He's telling me to stop working and pay attention, but I'm busy. I'm so busy. Tyler. Sugar boy. Sugar boy. Yeah? Sugar boy. Sugar boy. Hey. Say hi. Say hi. Oh, I'm just like filming my hand. Say hi. Are we done? Okay. Oh. Okay. Guess what day it is? It's grill day. I got my chicken on. I'm making extra chicken this week because that last chicken didn't last very long. And then I got hot dogs over there waiting to go in the grill. I got puppies over there waiting to see if I drop anything. Probably drop a hot dog. I normally drop a hot dog, mostly accidentally. So I'm going to get these chicken grilled up. Nathan's doing his late night tonight. It's Tuesday.
because they couldn't do it last Friday and they still have to do this Friday. Um, so poor Nathan has to work super late tonight, then go in tomorrow to make sure everything worked, and then go in on Friday and work super late. So poor guy. So I'm gonna grill this chicken up, have it with some quinoa for dinner, and then just chill tonight. It's Tuesday. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I got up at 5 this morning, and yeah, that's my plan. Oh, I was gonna tell y'all my work news. I still need to check my footage to see if I said it earlier, because I don't want to double up. So I'm gonna make sure I didn't do it. Check this chicken, and I'll tell y'all. If I haven't already told you, I'll tell y'all this evening. Okay, my chicken is done. I'm eating it with some quinoa, and I poured myself a Diet Coke. And of course I have my ever-present water. That is dinner tonight. I'll see y'all in a bit. Okay, so I finally remembered to check my footage, and I did not tell y'all my work news. So yesterday morning, yesterday was Monday, and I know I've mentioned before that my job is, like, you have to have a lot of experience to do the position that my team does. And it is highly stressful. It is a lot. You have to have a lot of knowledge, and there's a lot put on my team. And I have fantastic team members. I love them. But yesterday somebody did resign, and it's just, she's got a lot going on, and I'm glad she's doing what she needs to do for herself. I hate to see her go, but I'm glad she's doing what she needs to do. So that was not the news that was not how I wanted to start my Monday morning. But I was really glad that I had that float spa session, because it was really, really something I needed to do. I'd already had that scheduled. So I really enjoyed that, probably more than I would have normally, because I needed that relaxation. And then when I was checking out at the end of it, they said that I could put the price of the Groupon, they would take that off of the price of a monthly membership if I wanted to do that. Normally I would have said no, but I decided to go ahead and do 1 month of membership. And if you watch my YNAB, I have like a little hack where I set a reminder for myself like a week or two ahead of time to cancel the subscription. So I'm very confident that I will be able to just stick to 1 month. And I got the Groupon was $45. So I got $45 off of a 1 month subscription to this float spa. It's True Rest Float Spa, I think is what it's called. True Rest. Yeah, I think that's the name of it. Anyway, I very, very much enjoyed it, and all of the little perks. They had like an oxygen bar, which I've never done, but that was cool. And like I took footage, and I'm sure I've inserted it. If I haven't, I will insert it right after this. I'm sure I've already inserted it because it was yesterday. But it was just really cool, really relaxing. And after yesterday's stressful news, I was like, you know what? She's prioritizing her mental health. I need to do the same thing. I'm going to prioritize my mental health. I'm going to do a month of this float spa for my mental health. So that was my work news, but it does tie into the float spa that I did last night. So that's why when I was talking about the float spa, it triggered my memory that I needed to tell y'all about my work news. I mean, the work news really has nothing to do with y'all, obviously, but it does, because it's why I am doing the month of membership for this, because it's affecting my mental health. I needed that relaxation. Okay, it is, I don't know what time it is because I took my watch off to take a shower and I haven't put it back on yet, but it's after 9 o'clock, so I'm in bed. I am gonna go to sleep. Nathan should be home very soon. He just called and said they got out. Everything went smoothly. I'm gonna stay awake till he gets home so I don't have to put Charlie in the crate, but I'm gonna go to sleep here very shortly, and I will check in with y'all in the morning for breakfast. Night. Okay, for breakfast this morning, I'm mixing it up a little bit, and I made myself an egg sandwich. So there's 2 fried eggs and some cheese, and it's on a piece of toast. So it's basically the same thing, but I added bacon instead of sausage, and I'm going to eat it as a sandwich. And then I found, when I went to that float place the other day, they had this tea. Don't let the licorice fool you. Let me find it does not taste like licorice at all. It is amazing. and it was so good I ordered myself some, and so I'm going to have that with my breakfast this morning. I am going to need some caffeine because I need caffeine, so I'll probably have another cup of like coffee in a little bit, but I'm going to start my day with this tea and my breakfast sandwich and water. I just poured myself some water. I haven't put the lid on it yet. But anyway, I'm going to go get to my desk and eat my breakfast. And that's what I'm having. So I will check in with y'all later. Okay, Wednesday lunchtime, and I am having some leftover chicken and quinoa from last night's dinner. And for caffeine, because I still haven't had any caffeine, I am having some Diet Coke. So that is my plan. It is about 11:45. That's what I'm doing for lunch. I am gonna eat this and then get back to work. And I have no idea, probably just more leftovers for dinner. I don't know if I'll do chicken or hot dogs, but I will let y'all know. Okay, bye. Okay, dinner is literally just 2 of those hot dogs I made last night with what's left of my Diet Coke. I didn't finish it because I made some more tea and water, and that's what I'm eating tonight. Probably won't check in again tonight. I don't have anything planned, just chilling and going to bed early because tomorrow is a gym day. So I will talk to y'all in the morning. Finally made it to the gym 2 days in a row. Not in a row, but 2 days in a week. So it feels good. Okay, off for some coffee. Okay, I'm back from the gym. I have somebody on vacation. And I have somebody who called in, so I am very, very, very short-staffed today. I came home. I did go get my celebratory after-gym coffee because I haven't had Dutch Brothers in like 2 weeks, if you can imagine. So I went and got my Dutch Brothers, and I just came back, and I watered the yard before I even came in the house so that I could get that done. So I don't forget again, because I forgot the other day when Nathan wasn't home. He's not home today. And then I came in and I sat down and I started working. So I haven't gone and gotten breakfast yet, and I might not have time to film it. I will let you know when I do and what I do eat, but I am just going to start working. So just so you know, if I don't film breakfast, it's because I'm just working. But I did get coffee, so I'm going to just start working. So happy Thursday, y'all. I went to the gym and I got my coffee, and now I'm working. So I hope y'all are having a great Thursday. I'll talk to y'all later. Well, the internet's down, and it's been down for an hour, which is super, super inconvenient on a day. I only had 3 of us working. Now there's only 2 people working. But I can eat lunch at least. So I heated up some quinoa and chicken, and I'm drinking some more of that tea, and my water is still at my desk. I gotta go get my water. But that's what I'm doing for lunch. So I'm gonna eat this. Hopefully my internet comes back up. I downloaded Teams to my phone, so at least my team can be in communication with me, ask me questions. I can still see their screens to answer their questions. I just can't actually do anything, which is super frustrating. I might need to book myself another float spa. At least I have 2 that I can use this month again. Okay, I'm gonna go eat my lunch and try to not stress out. I'll see you later. So, I know I haven't been very good about recording anything. Actually, I don't think I did record anything that I ate today. Did I even have lunch? Oh, I had a bowl of cereal for lunch. You know it's time for me to record because my dogs are gonna go fight. By fight, I mean play. But I had just my regular breakfast today, eggs, toast. And then for lunch, I had a bowl of cereal. Guys, go! Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, my food just got here, so I'm going to show you what I'm having for dinner. Today was better than the rest of the week. I'm going to say that because I just worked. I put my head down and worked. I had a conversation with my boss first thing this morning. Charlie is here. Charlie's trying to sniff the phone. Yeah, here comes Charlie. He smells my food. So I had a conversation with my boss first thing this morning. It was a very good conversation. Trying to save my dinner. Charlie, this dog, he's so sweet. Anyway, it's a very good conversation that I will tell you all about once it is official. But it was a good conversation. Anyway, and then I just put my head down and worked all day. But I did stop at 5 because it's a holiday weekend and I'm just done. I'm just done for the week. This week is over. And I'm treating myself to some guaco taco tonight. I ordered that queso with the beef in it, with the cab meat and chips. Oh, Charlie just got up on the couch all by himself. What a big boy. That's the first time I've ever seen him do that without climbing on top of Chad. Anyway, the queso with some chips, one taco. I only ordered one taco because I know from experience that I can't eat more than one taco. And then they had a lava cake. Everything in this store is gluten-free. And I actually called them just to make sure that the lava cake was gluten-free. I mean, it's not very big. It's like just this tiny little, it's this big. But it's a gluten-free lava cake, which I've never had. I know I'm going to regret this when I do my weigh-in tomorrow. I understand that. But after this week, you know what? I honestly just don't care. I legitimately do not care. And I am going to have a mango mimosa. Because I want to. And I am also watching one of my absolute favorite movies of all time, Much Ado About Nothing. Yes, that is Denzel Washington. Yes, that is Keanu Reeves. Yes, that is Kenneth Branagh. Yes, that is the dude from House who I don't know his name. Y'all, I love this movie so much. It's not even a guilty pleasure. It's just a straight up, I have no shame of this movie pleasure. I love this movie so much. And I'm going to watch this movie. And I'm going to eat some not so good for me food that I had delivered because it's been a week. Nathan's working till like midnight. I'm just going to chill on the couch with my dogs, eat some food, have a mango mimosa, cider, and watch one of my favorite movies of all time. And I'm going to have a great Friday. And I hope y'all do too. And I honestly probably won't check back in with y'all tonight. But if I do, I'll see you later. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow morning for my check-in, which we all know is not going to be very good. Okay, bye.
Saturday morning, Becky here. It is time to pay the piper for last night's indulgences. We're going to zip on the scale here in a second and get the final weigh-in for May week 4. My consolation is that there's a whole nother week to go in this month. Unfortunately, it will be the week that I have my period, so I don't know how that will go. No, it won't be. No, it won't be. I have a whole other week. Oh, yo, maybe I can actually meet my goal. I don't know, because you'll see where I started the week, and it was 249.8, which is actually higher than where I started the month. So let's see. Let's just get on the scale, get the final weigh-in for this week, and then we'll get the day started. I actually don't really know what I'm doing today. I know there are a bunch of sales on clothes right now, and I don't have a ton in my clothing budget, but I do need a couple of new bras. Again, good problem to have, but my bras are like too big for me, and I need a couple of new ones, and they're like $25 at Lane Brand right now, and I think $27 at Torrid, and so I might go pick up a bra or two and move money out of another sinking fund to cover it, just because that's such a good price, and I really do need some bras. And I'm going to be down by Torrid anyway to go see the movie this afternoon, so I might go do that while I'm down there. Other than that, it's really just going to be cleaning my house. Last night I was going to empty the dishwasher. I was going to vacuum. I've got to wash my area rugs because dogs. But I didn't get it done because I didn't want to. I watched Much Ado About Nothing. I watched Pride and Prejudice and vampires and zombies or whatever it is. I just did nothing, and it was fantastic. Okay, I'm rambling. I'm going to get on the scale. We're going to get this day started. And y'all will know at the same time as I do what I decide to do. Okay, 249.8. Okay, that's much better. That is much, much better. Way down from where I expected to be, honestly, considering what I ate yesterday. So if 245.4 is where we're ending week 4, that's super close to my goal weight for the month. Wish I could close the month out now and we'll say I almost hit my goal. But okay, 245.4.
Okay, I'm back from HEB, which is basically all I've done today. It is 11:15, and I haven't eaten yet, so I'm going to eat the leftovers from last night. I ate the taco, and I ate just a little bit of the queso, so I've got most of the queso left. And then I had some of that lava cake, and I kept trying to eat it. I kept trying to like it. It's like made with dark chocolate or something, and I am not a dark chocolate fan. I do not like it. So I didn't eat very much of it, and that's what's left. That's what I had for dinner last night. So I really didn't eat as much as I felt like I was going to. So I'm gonna go take this into the living room, watch some Prime. I started watching Lady Jane last night, and I liked that. Watched 2 episodes, and then I was gonna watch a third episode, and I was like, Becky, it is 11 o'clock. Go to sleep. You are a crazy lady. So I did. I went to sleep. So I'm gonna go do that. Try to get some chores done around the house. We are going to go see Mission Impossible at like movie starts at 4:55, so we'll probably leave here around 4:30 to get to the movie theater. This is probably all I will eat is some of this chips and queso, and then I'll have popcorn at the movie theater. And honestly, I probably won't eat much else today. But I don't think I'm doing what I did a couple of weeks ago and like starving myself for calories, where I'm gonna be like super overeating in a couple of days, because that's a lot. Like, that's got beef and cheese, and I'm going to eat chips with it. So it's not like I'm just not eating anything. I think that's what I'm going to do. I've had tea so far today. Is anybody surprised? I've had some tea, and I did have some iced coffee, some of my homemade iced coffee, and water. I always have water. And that's what I'm going to have. I'm going to have some more water with it and go enjoy. I'm going to work some on my July budget, try to get that planned out, because I'm going to be sitting on the couch, and I'm not one who can just sit and do nothing. Even while I'm watching TV, I can't just sit and do nothing. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll check in with y'all later. Bye. Back from the movie. It is 8:30. Totally called it. All I ate was popcorn. Nathan ate some of this too. It wasn't just me. So that's all I had was the chips and queso and then the popcorn. That's all I've eaten today. I did get a Diet Coke with the movie, but I am horrible at drinking during the movie, so I ordered the large Diet Coke because it's like seriously 15 cents more to get the large than it is to get the small. And this is how much is left. Like, I never drink anything during movies. So I will put this in the refrigerator and save it for tomorrow. But that's it. It's 8:30. I'm going to go take a shower and go to bed, because I did not sleep well at all last night. And there's Mr. Charlie. He's looking at me. So I think that's it. That's my Saturday. I know I didn't film much, but I didn't eat much. That's my whole day. I will talk to y'all in the morning. Good night. Okay, so I know I just said good night and I'd talk to you tomorrow, but then I realized that I will talk to you tomorrow, but that'll be in a completely different vlog. So I'm going to say good night, and I'll talk to y'all next week. So this is the end of the vlog for me. I'm going to sign off, and I will talk to you tomorrow, but it'll be Sum Up Becky. So this is the end of the vlog. And thanks for, I don't think I did very much filming this week. I feel like I didn't, but I guess I'll see tomorrow when I compile all the footage. So thank you, and I will see y'all next week for next week's vlog. Bye!
Hey guys, Sum Up Sunday Becky here. Sunday Sum Up Becky? Sunday Sum Up Becky, that's what I'm going with. Sunday Sum Up Becky here to sum up my week. This was week 4 of May, as you can see, and I was right. I really didn't film all that much food content. So I know this is my like health vlog, but it's kind of just like a vlog where I also talk about my health. And maybe this is just like my physical and my mental health vlog kind of put together, because I definitely talked about my mental health in this as well. Where it comes to like how work was affecting my mental health, because work was for sure affecting my mental health this week. I had somebody who was scheduled to be out on Thursday and Friday, which is totally fine. People are allowed to take their vacation. And as I've said, like the job that I do and the job that my team does requires a lot of experience. And that means a lot of the people on I only have 4 people on my team, but like the majority of them have been with the company for a long time. 3 of the 4 of them have been with the company for more than 10 years, which means they have a lot of PTO, which means they're on vacation a lot. And that's fine. That's the price you pay for having people with a lot of experience. They have a lot of experience. The only person who doesn't have a lot of PTO is the person who resigned this week. But anyway, so she was on PTO, and then unfortunately, one of the people was also sick. She has the flu, which is just awful. Anybody who's ever had the flu can tell you, like, you just can't function. It doesn't even matter that you're working from home. You can't function when you have the flu. Your brain just doesn't work. Yes, I am still drinking that tea because it's so good. Anyway, so normally I have 4 people doing the job. We were down to 3, and then my internet went out and we were down to 2, and I was totally stressed out. It's just been a very stressful week. But I had my float spa. The week ended, and somehow I managed to lose 1.5 pounds this week. I don't know how. I'm not gonna knock it. I'm not gonna complain. Lost 1.5 pounds. So there's that. And then I weighed in this morning and it was down from that. And if I can keep where we are, just maintain through this week, I will hit my goal for May. We'll just see how that's going. I know I said I needed to get serious, and I am getting serious. I know I ordered all that junk on Friday. I really didn't eat much of it. I had 1 taco. I had like 4 chips, and I seriously had 2 sips of that mango mimosa, and then I just dumped it out because I always think I want to drink, and then I don't. I don't really drink, and I especially not just at home by myself. Like I'm just not a drink at home by myself person. Maybe I'll have like a glass of wine every once in a while, but it's just not my thing. I'm more of like I'm gonna go out and have a drink with my friends, which I absolutely did like last Sunday for Kay's birthday when I had that drink. That was such a cool place, and I couldn't even do it justice. Like I'm not I'm not a filmographer, y'all. I wish I could have done justice to that place, but it was so cool. Anyway, I really don't have much. I went to Walmart after church today to pick up like I I have a Dyson for vacuuming, and the rug that you can see piled up here because I have to go throw it in the washer. It's too powerful. I can't vacuum that rug. And I used to have a less powerful vacuum, but it broke. Now I don't have a way to vacuum this rug. And so it needs to be washed, but I can't put it in the washer because it's covered in dog hair, and I needed to find a way to vacuum it. So I was going to get one of those like old school, like not really a vacuums that like you just roll it over a rug and like sweep. It's like a sweeper thing with like the rollers. I don't know if anybody else knows what those. My grandma used to have one. It's like before vacuums were invented, how they used to vacuum rugs before electricity. Anyway, one of those things. I was trying to find one of those things, and I didn't really find that, but I found like a Bissell 3-in-1 that's kind of like a dustbuster with a handle. So I'm thinking maybe that is what I need because it's not very powerful. It's basically a dustbuster with a handle that you can then take the handle off and use to like vacuum your couch and whatnot. I bought that at Walmart. It was like $30. I'm gonna like lay this rug back out, try to vacuum it before I put it in the washer, and see if I can get some of the dog hair off of it because I don't want to clog up my washer with dog hair. But I really need to wash that rug. That's my plan for the afternoon. I'm just gonna try to clean my whole house today, which you will see in next week's vlog because that is today, which is in the 5th week of May. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get this video up, and tomorrow is Memorial Day. Yeah, tomorrow's Memorial Day. I will be buying shoes because I took a chance and left Mr. Charlie out of his crate when I went to church this morning. Nathan is kayaking with a friend, and so nobody was home. And I just did not have the heart. My church is 3 hours long, and I knew I was going to go to Walmart afterwards. And I knew there was probably going to be a mess to clean up when I got home. I knew that there would, but we have puppy pads, and if he's going to make a mess, he normally makes a mess on the puppy pads, because they're right in front of the back door. He knows to go to the back door to go out. He was going to make a mess no matter what for after 4 hours. Like there was just no way he was going to be able to hold it for 4 hours. And he was going to make a mess. It was either going to be in his crate and he was going to be uncomfortable just being in his crate for 4 hours with a mess in the crate, or he was going to go to the back door and make a mess by the back door. I was going to have to clean up a mess either way, so I chose to leave him out. I did not know that he is now able to get to the pile of shoes. If y'all remember from like a month or so ago, I said I didn't know what we were going to do when he was tall enough to reach the top of the shoe rack. Yeah, we're there. He's tall enough to reach the top of the shoe rack. And I came home to him having eaten my shoe. Normally he goes for Nathan's shoe. He ate the insole of my shoe. And those are my good gym shoes that I go to the gym in. So now I need new shoes. So I might be going and taking advantage of the Memorial Day sales. I didn't actually go to the Memorial. I think it was in this vlog. I think it was yesterday that I said I was going to go do some Memorial Day sale shopping. I didn't do that. But now I might actually have to because I want to go to the gym and I don't have good gym shoes. So, y'all, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go clean my house. That's my plan because I want to do it before Nathan gets home. It's so much easier to clean when he's not here. I do cleaning better when I'm alone. And now I'm just rambling. Who's surprised? Not me. Probably not you either. I love you. I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Um, a wonderful weekend. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up on your way out. Subscribe, come along, follow this mess of a me, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys. Nope.